Hi, my name is Ann Poirier, and I am the author of The Body Joyful, my journey from self-loathing to self-acceptance. And I want to say thank you for taking a few moments to listen to this video and let me share a little bit about why I wrote this book, how it came about, and what is my hope for this book as well. So this book started as journal pages, as me finding myself, as me hitting kind of this rock bottom with dieting and never feeling good enough, never feeling fit enough, never feeling strong enough, never feeling enough. And then through journaling, realizing there was a thread from childhood that brought me to this place of destruction and continued decisions and choices that I made that followed the same path. And so this book is my story. And it's also a connection point from why and how I learned to think the way I did. What were the seeds that were planted in my head as a young child, and how those seeds grew deep roots and continue to alter my perceptions, my perspectives, and my decisions, thus keeping me in kind of that Groundhog Day of continuing to make certain choices and decisions that left me back in the same place. Whether it was dieting, restriction, over exercising, binging, purging, it didn't matter. It all circled around. And so the story is my way out of that. The shifts, the changes, the uncomfortable decisions that I made due to the fact that I did not want to be in the same place year after year after year after year. And so this story is why and how I shifted into what I call a place of being joyful in my body. Thus, the body joyful. And so the body joyful is all of the different things that I tried, the different people I learned from, my own experiments, my own failures that weren't really failures, they were truly successes. But it was my way of figuring out what was going to work for me. How could I find self-acceptance and peace and food freedom, confidence in my body, acceptance of my body, as well as myself? And so that's my story. This is the way kind of I made it through. Everybody has a different story. They're all very different, and yet they're also very similar. And so my hope is that you might find connections or coincidences or things that you say, I felt that too. That sounds like me. I understand how she felt. Even if the circumstances were completely different, there's a base of feeling that is congruent and connected with this kind of story. So my hope is that you'll be able to step back from your own life and take a look at why maybe you have made the decisions you've made, why you might be playing the role in Groundhog Day over and over again as well. Or you might know someone, or you might be struggling with something completely different, and you find some tools that might help you. Everything is an experiment. When we open up our eyes and open up the doors to non-judgmental curiosity of our lives, that's when things can change. And so I invite you to open up your own door of curiosity, non-judgmental curiosity, to take a look at why you think the way you do. What are the stories you tell yourself? What are the identities that you hold on to? And are they working for you? How are they working for you? And are you choosing to hold on to them? Are they choices that are just comfortable and keeping you in the same place? Or Would you rather make some uncomfortable choices to bring you to a different place? It's that definition of insanity, right? Doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. With that said, the grander hope of this book is that women of all shapes, sizes, and weights can truly start to feel more comfortable and confident in their bodies and in themselves. Self-acceptance, acceptance of self, so that they can become role models. And I call them change agents, right? For our next generation. We learn from our parents, from our teachers, from our coaches. We learn from the adults around us. And so if we want to impact our next generation, we need to create confident, comfortable in our own bodies, role models for our next generation. So thanks for listening. I hope that you grab a hold of this book, share it with your friends and family, find tools that might work for you, find joy pockets, find play pockets, find peace pockets in your daily life, gratitude pockets, and change the narrative in your own head. And with that, allowing that to be seen and create a ripple effect to all of those around you, especially our next generations to come. So thanks for watching this video. Thanks for picking up the book. And I am here to reach out to at any time. So Anne at The Body Joyful, I'd love your feedback, your criticism, anything to share with me how this book may impact you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And again, thanks.